Are you ready? Because what's about to happen next will change everything. God's blessing is about to overflow in your life, and billions are on their way to you. This is not just a moment, it's your divine appointment. You may be wondering, how can this possibly be true? How could such an unimaginable shift be headed your way? Well, everything you've been through, every trial, every test, every setback, was all leading to this moment. You were chosen, marked, set apart for greatness. And now, God is about to reveal His plans for you in the most powerful way. It's not a coincidence that you're hearing this message right now. Divine timing is at work. Your breakthrough is here. And the blessings that are about to manifest in your life are a direct result of your faith, resilience, and unwavering trust in God's plan for you. You've fought battles that others could never understand, and now it's time for you to reap what you've sown. The harvest is here. There's something incredibly powerful about the way God works. He doesn't just bless you randomly. He blesses you with purpose. When you are chosen, you don't just receive blessings for yourself. You are equipped to be a blessing to others. You will become a vessel of divine abundance, and the wealth that's coming into your life will not only transform you, but those around you as well. It's crucial to understand that wealth, true wealth, isn't just about money. It's about living a life that reflects the abundance and goodness of God. It's about having peace in your spirit, joy in your heart, and the ability to serve others with the resources you've been entrusted with. The wealth that is about to pour into your life is not just financial. It's spiritual, emotional, and relational. It's the fullness of life that God intends for you. If you're feeling overwhelmed or uncertain about the future, let me reassure you that this is exactly where you need to be. God is preparing you for something bigger than you could ever imagine. The breakthrough that's coming is not just about money. It's about stepping into the fullness of your calling. The financial blessing you're about to receive is a direct result of your obedience and faithfulness to the divine purpose that God has placed in your life. You see, there's a reason why this moment is happening now. It's because you've proven yourself worthy of God's blessing. You've stood firm in your faith when everything around you seemed to crumble. You've persevered through challenges, knowing that God's plan was greater than your current circumstances. And because of your faithfulness, your time has come. God has seen your heart, your struggles, your sacrifices, and He has decided that now is the time for you to receive the overflow. This is the season of abundance. The doors that were once closed are now wide open, and God is about to pour out blessings that will not only elevate you but will touch the lives of everyone you encounter. This is the moment you've been waiting for, the moment when everything begins to shift. The money you've been praying for, the opportunities you've been asking for, and the success you've been striving for are all coming together in a powerful way. It's not just a random series of events, it's God's divine intervention. As you continue to walk in faith, know that the billions you are about to receive will not only change your life, but will enable you to fulfill the destiny God has for you. You are about to walk in the fullness of your calling, and your success will be a testimony to God's goodness and faithfulness. The blessing is not just for you, it's for the generations to come. You will leave a legacy that will impact the world in ways you can't even begin to comprehend. But here's the key. You have to remain humble and faithful. This wealth is not something to be taken lightly. It's a responsibility, a divine stewardship. As you receive these blessings, remember that it's not just for personal gain. It's for the kingdom of God. Your wealth is meant to serve a higher purpose, to be used for good, to help others, and to fulfill the divine calling that has been placed on your life. The wealth that is coming into your life will provide the resources you need to achieve everything you've dreamed of. It will give you the ability to create, to build, to invest, and to make a difference in the world. But remember, it all starts with your relationship with God. Stay close to Him, listen to His guidance, and let His wisdom lead you in everything you do. As you enter this new season of abundance, know that the best is yet to come. The blessings you've been waiting for are on their way, and they will change everything. You are no longer stuck in a cycle of struggle and lack. The chains of limitation are being broken, and you are stepping into your divine destiny. The wealth that is coming to you will enable you to fulfill your calling and live the life God has always intended for you. God has great plans for you, plans to prosper you, plans to give you a future and a hope. This wealth is just the beginning. The true blessing is in the life you will live, the people you will help, and the legacy you will leave. As you continue to trust in God, walk in faith, and live with purpose, you will see His plans unfold before your eyes. You've been chosen for this moment. You've been prepared for this season. Now it's time to step into the fullness of what God has for you. The billions are coming, and they are just the beginning. Stay faithful, stay humble, and keep trusting in God's perfect timing. You've already crossed a threshold that most never will. The struggles, the pain, the doubts, they were all part of your spiritual training. Every challenge you faced wasn't there to break you, but to build you, to strengthen your resolve. You've learned to trust God in the hardest times, and now He's about to reward you for your faithfulness. Let's talk about the process for a moment. God doesn't just give out blessings without preparing you first. You've been equipped with the wisdom, strength, and character needed to handle the massive success and wealth that's headed your way. You see, it's not about the money. It's about how you use it. God is about to bless you with resources to change the world around you. The wealth that's coming into your life will give you the power to create opportunities for others. You're not just being blessed for yourself. You're being blessed to bless those around you. The gifts that you've been given, your skills, your talents, your heart for people, are about to multiply in ways that you couldn't even imagine. When you trust God, He doesn't just provide for you in the way you expect. He goes beyond your expectations. You might think that the breakthrough you've been praying for is financial. And yes, wealth will come, but it's going to be so much more than just money. God is going to provide the relationships, the opportunities, and the influence that will open doors for you and those you love. It's not just about receiving for yourself. It's about the impact you'll have on your family, your community, and even the world. Your wealth will allow you to serve others in ways you never thought possible. The lives you touch, the businesses you build, and the causes you support will echo long after you're gone. But with this blessing comes responsibility. You've been chosen for a reason. The blessings are not just for indulgence. They are for impact. You are meant to lead, to guide, and to show others what it looks like to walk in divine favor. You will be a beacon of light, a testimony to what happens when someone remains faithful to God's calling on their life. The road you've walked wasn't easy, but you've made it. You've surpassed the ultimate test. The very fact that you're reading this message now is proof of your victory. You've remained steadfast, even when the journey was long and the outcome uncertain. And now, God is about to reward your faithfulness in a way that will leave no doubt that His hand is on your life. Understand this. This is not the time to doubt, to shrink back, or to wonder if you're worthy of the blessings coming your way. You are worthy. You've been prepared for this moment. Every step you've taken, every hardship you've faced, has been part of God's plan to position you for the wealth and success you're about to experience. Now, it's time to embrace your destiny. It's time to step into the fullness of your calling and let go of any fear or hesitation. You were chosen to carry out a mission far greater than yourself, and the resources that are coming to you will empower you to fulfill that mission in ways that will astonish you. The power of this moment is that it's not just about what you're about to receive. It's about what you're going to give. You are a channel for God's blessings. Your wealth is not just for your enjoyment. It's for the building of the kingdom of God. You will use your resources to uplift, to empower, and to impact the world in a way that only someone chosen like you can. There's no need to question whether this is your time. You have crossed the threshold. The time for questioning is over. The time for action is now. God has already set the stage. Your blessings are on the way, and they will come at the perfect time, in the perfect way, with the perfect people surrounding you. As you stand on the brink of this breakthrough, remember to keep your heart humble. Recognize that every blessing you receive is a gift from God, And as you receive, be ready to give, to serve others with the abundance that's coming your way. This is what it means to be truly blessed, to be a vessel for divine abundance. There will be times when you'll be tested, when the enemy tries to come against you, and when challenges arise. But don't be discouraged. This is part of the process. The bigger the blessing, the greater the opposition. But remember, greater is He that is in you than he that is in the world. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. The wealth that's coming your way is not just a reward. It's an opportunity. An opportunity to leave a legacy. An opportunity to impact lives. An opportunity to show the world that God's plan for His chosen ones is bigger than anything we could ever ask for or imagine. Now, as you await this shift in your life, be ready. Stay grounded in your faith, stay close to God, and trust that His plan for you is unfolding in ways that will blow your mind. The time for your breakthrough has come. The time to step into your divine destiny is now. The millions, the billions, they are coming. And with them, God's purpose for your life will be fulfilled in ways you've always dreamed of, but never quite believed possible. It's happening, chosen one. This is your moment. It's crucial to understand that your success isn't by accident. It's part of a divine plan, one that was set in motion long before you even realized it. You are about to step into a season of great favor, and it's not just about the material wealth. It's about the profound impact you'll have on the lives of others. There's something powerful about knowing that God has chosen you to receive this blessing. You're not just another person walking the earth, trying to make it. You've been called to a higher purpose. The money, the success, the recognition, it's just the means through which you will fulfill God's purpose. You're going to be a vessel, and He will pour into you so that you can pour into others. You might be wondering how this is all going to happen. It's not going to be a sudden burst of riches, but rather a series of events orchestrated by God Himself. Opportunities will begin to unfold in front of you. You'll meet people who will open doors, and situations will align in your favor. What once seemed impossible will suddenly seem like it was meant to be. But let me be clear, this process will require action. You've already done the hard work. You've built the foundation with your faith, your perseverance, and your commitment to God's will. Now it's time to take that first step. It's time to believe that God is not only able but willing to bless you with the wealth and opportunities that will change your life. The key to unlocking your blessings is embracing the mindset of abundance. You've been conditioned to think small, to doubt what's possible for you. But God is about to shatter those limiting beliefs. When you start seeing yourself the way God sees you, as a conduit for His blessings, you will realize just how much He wants to bless you. The more you believe in the abundance He has for you, the more you will begin to see it show up in your life. Your wealth is not just for you. It's for those around you. God will bless you with the ability to bless others. Whether it's through charitable acts, business ventures that create jobs, or mentoring others who are just starting out, your success will be a beacon of hope for those who need it most. Let me ask you this: how many people in your life need a breakthrough right now? How many people are struggling, waiting for someone to show them the way? God is about to bless you so that you can be that person. You've been chosen not only to rise to the top, but to bring others with you. The world needs your light, your wisdom, and your influence. Think about the causes you care about, the people who are suffering, the organizations that are struggling. Your financial abundance will enable you to make a real difference. Imagine being able to support initiatives that align with your values, or helping the homeless, or building schools for underprivileged children. This isn't just about collecting wealth. It's about creating a ripple effect of goodness. God is about to bless you so you can be a blessing to others. And when you start to see the impact you're having on people's lives, your heart will swell with gratitude. There's no greater reward than knowing that your success is changing lives for the better. But even as you receive these blessings, it's important to stay humble. Don't let the success get to your head. Remember that all of it, every blessing, every opportunity, is a gift from God. Never forget that He's the one who has provided for you, and always keep your heart open to those who are still waiting for their breakthrough. As you enter this season of abundance, there will be moments when you'll have to make tough choices. You'll have to decide how you'll use your newfound wealth. Will you use it to build your own empire, or will you use it to build God's kingdom? Will you invest in your own dreams, or will you invest in the dreams of others? Your blessings come with a responsibility. The more you receive, the more you'll be expected to give. But this isn't a burden. It's an opportunity to live out the calling God has placed on your life. Your wealth will be a tool that you can use to serve others and glorify God. The key is to keep God at the center of your success. Always remember that your wealth is not an end in itself, but a means to do good in the world. God will continue to bless you as long as you stay humble, generous, and focused on His will for your life. If there's any doubt in your mind about whether or not you deserve this blessing, let me reassure you, you are worthy. You've done the work. You've kept your faith. And now, God is about to open doors that no man can shut. The blessings are coming, and they will be far greater than you ever imagined. You may not see it yet, but everything is falling into place. God is working behind the scenes, orchestrating everything to bring you the wealth and success that will elevate your life. Trust that He is in control and that His plan for you is unfolding perfectly. As you continue to walk in faith, be prepared for divine surprises. You'll see things begin to happen that you couldn't have planned or predicted. New opportunities, new connections, and new doors will open. God is about to surprise you with blessings beyond your imagination. Your breakthrough is coming. The millions, the billions, they are yours for the taking. But remember, with this blessing comes a responsibility. You are being called to do great things, and God is equipping you to carry out His plan. Stay focused, stay faithful, and continue to walk in His purpose for your life. You are about to step into a season of wealth, success, and divine favor like never before. God's blessings are on the way. And when they come, they'll change your life and the lives of everyone around you forever. Now let's talk about the exact way this is all going to unfold. You may feel like you are waiting for something big to happen, but let me assure you that the breakthrough is closer than you think. You've already been placed in position to receive it. It's like when a seed is planted. It doesn't sprout overnight, but it's already in the ground, gathering everything it needs to grow. You may not see the growth yet, but it's happening beneath the surface. When God has a plan for you, the process is always precise. The timing is perfect. It may not always align with your expectations or the timeline you've set in your mind, but trust in the divine timing. Every obstacle, every setback, every delay has been part of preparing you for the blessing that is coming. And the longer you've had to wait, the greater the reward will be. You've been walking through challenges, trials, and even moments of doubt, but those trials weren't in vain. They were shaping you into the person you needed to be to handle the blessings that are about to come your way. If everything had come easily, you wouldn't be ready to handle the responsibility that comes with wealth. Your heart and mind have been strengthened for this moment. Don't think for one second that the hardships you faced have disqualified you. Quite the opposite. They've qualified you to receive a level of abundance that you didn't think was possible. The process was necessary to prepare you for the magnitude of what's coming. It's going to happen quickly. God is about to accelerate things in your life, opening doors that were once closed and bringing opportunities that you didn't even know existed. This is your moment of divine acceleration. You're going to see things move faster than ever before, and it will be undeniable that it's the hand of God guiding your path. You may have been waiting for a sign or wondering when your breakthrough would come. But what if I told you that the breakthrough is already in motion? All you need to do is stay in alignment with God's will and trust that His plan is perfect. Sometimes we wait for God to move, but He's already moving behind the scenes, setting everything up for you. The connections you need are already being made. The resources you've been praying for are already on their way. The opportunities that will change your life are already in place. The only thing left is for you to walk confidently into them. God has already equipped you with everything you need to succeed. And it's not just about the money either. It's about the influence you'll gain, the people you'll help, and the legacy you'll leave behind. Wealth is a tool, not the end goal. The purpose is always bigger than the paycheck. You've been chosen not just to experience wealth, but to spread it, to use it for good, and to build something that outlives you. But remember, wealth also requires stewardship. You won't just be given abundance. You'll be entrusted with it. That means using your wealth wisely and in alignment with God's purpose. Don't fall into the trap of thinking that money is everything. It's not. It's just a means to an end. The true purpose of your blessing is to make a lasting impact on the world around you. Take a moment to reflect on the responsibility that comes with the blessings. What will you do with the wealth God is about to pour into your life? Will you use it to build your own empire, or will you use it to build God's kingdom? It's easy to get caught up in the idea of more, but the true value of wealth is in what you can do for others. Think about the ways you can make a difference with your wealth. Maybe it's building schools, funding medical research, helping those in need, or supporting causes you're passionate about. Wealth is a means to create positive change, and that's exactly what you've been chosen to do. But let me emphasize this. The wealth will not just come to you for you to hoard. It will come to you because you are meant to be a vessel of blessing to others. The more you give, the more you will receive. That's the law of abundance. God is going to pour blessings into your life, but you must be willing to share them. You are a channel, not a reservoir. When you start using your wealth for good, you will see even more blessings poured in. The flow of abundance will never run dry because you are using it to create positive change. You will become a conduit of God's love and blessings to the world around you. This is the true purpose of wealth. So, as you wait for the breakthrough, remember that it's not just about what you'll get, but about what you'll give. Your wealth will be a reflection of the goodness you put out into the world. The more good you do, the more good will come to you. It's a cycle of blessings that never ends. As you move forward into this season of divine abundance, keep your heart and mind open. Don't close yourself off to new opportunities because they don't look the way you expected. God's blessings don't always come in the way we imagine, but they always come in the way we need. Be ready to receive whatever God has in store for you. You are about to step into a season of favor, abundance, and opportunity like never before. You've been faithful, you've persevered, and now the harvest is coming. Trust that everything you've been through has prepared you for this moment. Your wealth, your influence, your purpose, they are all unfolding right now. And when it comes, you'll know without a doubt that God's plan for you was always bigger than you could have ever imagined. So now that you know the blessing is near, you must prepare yourself mentally and spiritually to receive it. This isn't just about waiting for a check to appear. It's about transformation, on the inside and the outside. When you truly understand that you are about to walk into divine overflow, your entire posture begins to shift. Your thoughts shift. Your faith gets louder than your fears. You can't move like you used to. You can't think small anymore. God is calling you into a new mindset, a higher dimension of belief. This new level requires you to see yourself the way God sees you. Not limited, not broken, not average, but chosen, prepared, and ready. You are not who you were in your last season. You've been upgraded in the Spirit, and now it's time for your life to reflect that elevation. Let's be honest, some people around you won't understand this shift. They'll think you've changed, and that's the point. You have changed. You're being called higher, and not everyone can go where you're going. Some people were meant for the journey up to this point, but they're not equipped to handle where God is taking you next. And that's okay. Don't carry the weight of trying to explain your transformation to everyone. You've outgrown environments that once felt comfortable. You've outgrown conversations that used to entertain you. You've outgrown habits that used to hold you back. All of that is proof that you're evolving, and your blessings are evolving with you. You're becoming the version of yourself that can carry the billion-dollar vision God has placed in your spirit. Don't forget, this isn't just financial increase. It's spiritual wealth too. Joy, peace, wisdom, discernment, clarity. These are currencies in the kingdom, and God is giving them to you in abundance. The wealth of the world means nothing if your soul is bankrupt. But you're being filled up in every area. Every area. Not one part of your life will remain untouched by this move of God. As you step into this blessing, expect to be stretched. It may feel unfamiliar. Opportunities may come that feel too big. That's how you know it's from God. If it's something you could do on your own, it wouldn't require faith. But what's coming will require you to walk on water, to believe beyond logic, and to move with the confidence that heaven is backing you. Your past limitations no longer apply. You've broken those chains. You've passed the tests. And now, doors will open simply because you stayed obedient when others gave up. This is your reward season. This is the moment when God flips the script and people who once doubted you won't even recognize the level you're about to operate on. They won't understand how you went from overlooked to overbooked, from surviving to thriving, from crying yourself to sleeping peacefully in your abundance. But you'll know it was all God, all grace, all alignment. Let's take a second to speak directly to your spirit right now. This is your confirmation. That tug you've been feeling in your soul. That knowing that something massive is about to shift. That's not your imagination. That's your spirit picking up on what heaven has already released in your favor. It's already done. You're not waiting on it. It's waiting on you to believe and receive it. Speak it out loud right now if you feel this. I receive the blessing. I receive the abundance. I receive the billions. I receive the assignment. I receive the shift. There is power in your declaration, power in your words. What you speak in faith now will manifest in the physical soon. Keep declaring. Keep believing. Even if your current reality doesn't match your prophecy, don't stop declaring it. Speak it until your surroundings have no choice but to align with the vision. You see, when God blesses a chosen one, it's never just about them. It's about everyone they're going to touch. You are not just being blessed for yourself. You are being positioned as a blessing distributor. You will walk into rooms and shift atmospheres. You will make decisions that break generational curses. You will carry the light of God into places that have been consumed by darkness. People will be drawn to your presence without even knowing why. That's the anointing. That's the favor on your life. And when the billions come, because they will, you'll know exactly what to do with them. You won't lose yourself in the riches. You'll be rooted, grounded, wise, strategic, spirit-led. You won't be moved by critics. You won't chase approval. You won't shrink to fit in. Why? Because you've been chosen. And chosen ones move differently. God doesn't bless just to show off. He blesses to show what's possible. He's going to use you as an example. You'll be the evidence that faith works, that obedience pays off, that miracles are still happening in real time. Your life will be a walking testimony of what God can do when you trust Him completely. So stay ready, stay sharp, stay grateful. The wait is over. The blessing is close. Your name is being spoken in rooms you've never entered. People you've never met are being instructed to bless you. Wealthy individuals are being guided by divine whispers to locate you, to fund your vision, to partner with your purpose. And they don't even know why they're drawn to you. They're just obeying a heavenly instruction. You didn't chase the bag. You chased God. And now the bag is chasing you. That's how kingdom wealth works. This is not hype. This is not fantasy. This is real. This is the manifestation of everything you've been preparing for in private. The doors you thought were closed forever, they're opening. The dreams you thought were delayed, they're accelerating. The life you thought was just a hope, it's becoming reality. You've honored God in the dark. Now He's about to reward you in the light. You were never forgotten. You were being developed. While the world overlooked you, heaven was crafting you. God was molding you in the quiet, strengthening your foundation for the weight of what's coming. Because let's be honest, blessings that come too soon can break a person. But you've been tested, refined, purified by fire. And now, you're ready. You didn't skip the process, and that's exactly why you're being trusted with so much. God saw how you responded when things didn't go your way. He saw how you still worshiped when you had nothing left. He watched how you encouraged others even when your own heart was breaking. And now, heaven is honoring every tear, every sacrifice, every act of obedience that nobody else saw. That's what makes this blessing so personal. This isn't just a generic overflow. This is custom tailored to your journey. Your struggles weren't random. They were connected to this release. The pain had a purpose, and now that purpose is being revealed. You're stepping into promises that were spoken over you long ago, things you thought you might never see. But here it is. It's starting in small ways. Unexpected favor, unexplained peace, random doors swinging open, conversations that shift your trajectory, connections that feel divinely orchestrated. These are all signs that you're in the season of manifestation. You're not just hearing about blessings anymore. You're living in them. And here's the part most people miss. Blessings are not just given, they are recognized. You have to train your spiritual eyes to see what God is doing. Don't overlook the small breakthroughs while waiting for the big one. Every little open door is a signpost saying, you're on the right path. Keep going. You'll notice something interesting too. The attacks will intensify just before the biggest blessings. That's because the enemy senses what's coming. He doesn't fight what's not a threat. But you're dangerous to darkness. Your light is disruptive. Your purpose is revolutionary. And that's why the warfare has been so intense. But here's the good news. It's too late for the enemy. The blessing is already in motion. The shift has already been ordered. The wealth has already been transferred. Heaven has already released it. All that's left for you to do is align and receive. Now is not the time to doubt. Now is not the time to play small. Now is not the time to delay. This is a moment of divine momentum. Everything in your life is accelerating toward destiny, and every step you take in obedience pushes you deeper into your calling. You'll start to notice that even your thoughts are changing. You're no longer focused on lack. You're focused on legacy. You're not just dreaming of survival. You're dreaming of impact, of leaving a mark, of shifting your bloodline, of building something that outlives you. That's what chosen ones are called to do. And yes, billions are coming, but they're not coming just to sit in your bank account. They're coming to fund movements, to build communities, to set captives free, to plant seeds in dry places, to restore hope where there's been despair. Your wealth has an assignment, and it's bigger than you. Don't fear this responsibility. Embrace it. You were made for this. The vision God gave you wasn't a fantasy, it was a preview. And now the provision is arriving to match the vision. You don't have to force it. You don't have to manipulate anything. You don't even have to beg for a seat at the table, because God is building a new table, and you are the one hosting it. The ones who laughed at your struggle will be amazed by your success. The ones who abandoned you in lack won't know how to handle your abundance. But don't let bitterness creep in. Don't let pride steal your purpose. Stay humble. Stay grounded. Stay grateful. Because the blessing isn't just in what you receive, it's in who you become while receiving it. You're becoming a vessel of divine wealth, a carrier of kingdom solutions, a walking answer to people's prayers. And this is only the beginning. What's coming will make you weep tears of joy, because it will confirm that nothing was wasted. Not a moment, not a mistake, not a tear. People will ask you how you got here, and your answer will be simple. God did it. You won't need to defend your success. You won't need to explain your elevation. The fruit will speak for itself. The impact will make it clear. You'll move with quiet confidence, knowing that the same God who brought you here is the one who will sustain you. So prepare your heart. Prepare your environment. Prepare your faith. Make room for the blessing. Clear the clutter. Say goodbye to anything that no longer aligns with your calling. Make space for divine deposits, because God doesn't pour into crowded vessels. If your hands are full of old things, you can't receive the new. This is your sign to release what's expired, to let go of what's been draining you, and to position yourself for the more that's coming. This next level requires intentionality. Speak life daily. Surround yourself with visionaries. Guard your energy. Nurture your spirit, because the weight of the blessing requires a strong foundation, and God doesn't just want to bless you once. He wants to establish you permanently. This is not a moment. It's a movement. It's not temporary. It's transformational. And you're at the center of it. You're the one God is using to break cycles, to shift generations, to disrupt patterns of poverty and small thinking. So as the billions come, let them find you ready. Let them find you focused. Let them find you walking in authority. Because this is your reward for staying faithful when it didn't make sense. For trusting when everything around you said quit. For standing tall when life tried to break you down. You are the blueprint now. The example. The one people will point to and say, if God did it for them, He can do it for me. And you'll nod your head, smile, and give God all the glory, because you'll never forget where you came from. But more importantly, you'll know exactly where you're going. Everything that felt like a loss was actually a setup for this blessing. When people walked out, you didn't realize they were making space for divine replacements. When jobs ended, it wasn't rejection. It was redirection. When you were isolated, it wasn't punishment. It was preparation. Everything was connected to this moment. Even your failures were part of it. You learned discipline. You discovered resilience. You grew in silence. You stopped depending on applause and started depending on God. And that's why He's trusting you with this next level. Because your identity is rooted in something deeper than titles or status. It's rooted in truth. So now, when the wealth arrives, it won't change you. It will amplify the real you. You won't use it to impress. You'll use it to impact. You won't hoard it. You'll circulate it where it's needed most. That's the power of being chosen. You're not chasing money. Money is chasing you because it recognizes divine alignment. Doors that were once locked are opening effortlessly now. Why? Because your spirit matured to match your destiny. That alignment is magnetic. You're stepping into rooms that your resume couldn't get you into. You're attracting partnerships that don't even make logical sense. But it's not logic. It's favor. You may feel nervous. That's okay. Growth always brings a little fear with it. But don't confuse nervousness with unreadiness. You are ready. You were prepared in the shadows for a spotlight moment like this. And now God is putting you on display, not for fame, but for purpose. To show the world what His grace looks like in motion. People who once doubted you will now need you. People who spoke against you will now watch silently from the sidelines. But don't get distracted. You're not here for revenge. You're here for revelation. You're not here to boast. You're here to build. You're not here to prove a point. You're here to fulfill a prophecy. And you won't have to force anything. What's yours is already written. Your steps are ordered. The resources, the connections, the contracts, they're all part of the divine blueprint. Your assignment now is to walk boldly into it, no hesitation, because heaven has already cleared the path. Watch how everything aligns. Watch how fast it unfolds. The same God who opened the door will give you the wisdom to manage what's behind it. You won't be overwhelmed. You won't be stressed. You'll have supernatural peace even in busy seasons, because you'll know you're not operating in your own strength. You're flowing with divine energy. Everything will start to accelerate. Ideas you've been sitting on for years will suddenly take off. Projects will gain momentum. Strategies will download to your spirit in prayer. Divine helpers will appear out of nowhere. Resources will multiply. It will feel like you stepped into a different realm, because you did. You're operating on kingdom frequency now. Lack is no longer your reality. Scarcity doesn't belong to you. You've tapped into abundance not just financially, but mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And that inner wealth is what magnetizes the external wealth. You'll feel it in your bones. That shift. You'll start moving differently, speaking differently, thinking like a billionaire long before the billions arrive, because prosperity starts in the spirit. God prospers your soul before He prospers your pockets, and you've done the inner work. You've healed where it hurt. You've forgiven what broke you. You've silenced the inner critic. You've made peace with your past. And now you're an open vessel. No blockages, no bitterness, just readiness. A heart posture that says, Lord, whatever you want to do through me, I'm available. That's the posture that invites miracles. People will call it luck. They'll call it coincidence, but you'll know better. You'll know it was divine orchestration. Every blessing will carry the fingerprints of God. Every opportunity will feel like a holy confirmation. You won't have to guess. You'll just know. This is where you stop surviving and start thriving. This is where you go from dreaming to doing, from hoping to having, from waiting to walking in what's already been promised. This is your moment. And yes, you'll be tested at this level too. New blessings bring new responsibilities. But you're not alone. God is still with you. He didn't just prepare the blessing. He's walking beside you as you steward it. You don't have to figure it all out. You just have to stay obedient. Wake up every day and ask, God, what's my assignment today? Watch how He guides you. Watch how He uses you. You'll find yourself in rooms you didn't even apply to, speaking to people you once only admired from afar, sharing your testimony on platforms that amplify your voice globally. This is not hype. This is harvest. What you sowed in tears, you're about to reap in joy. What you endured in silence, you're about to celebrate out loud. What looked like a dead end was actually the beginning of overflow. God is a multiplier. And now He's multiplying you. Your reach, your impact, your provision, your peace. Everything is expanding. Not just for you, but through you. You're becoming a divine conduit, a flowing stream that nourishes everything it touches. And the best part, you won't burn out, because this time you're flowing with God, not ahead of Him. So stay aligned, stay rooted, stay ready, because you haven't seen anything yet. This moment you're in, it's sacred. It's the crossover. You're leaving behind survival mode for good. You're not scratching the surface anymore. You're diving deep into divine purpose, and from here on out, everything has meaning. Every conversation, every connection, every opportunity. It's all intentional. And the reason it's happening now is because you're finally ready to handle it. Not just spiritually, but emotionally, mentally, energetically. You've let go of the past, surrendered control, silenced the noise, and said, God, your will be done. That was the unlocking moment. That was the code that activated your blessing. And now it's all coming at once. The relationships, the resources, the rest you've been craving. It's flowing in because your frequency shifted. Your vibration rose to match your vision. You're no longer begging for the blessing. You've become the blessing. You're not chasing, you're attracting. You're not striving, you're aligned. And alignment changes everything. Now you'll notice how certain things no longer trigger you. Certain people won't even feel familiar anymore. The same conversations that once pulled you in won't even catch your attention. Why? Because when you elevate, your appetite changes. Your mind isn't drawn to distractions. It's focused on destiny. And you're not lonely. You're in divine solitude. God has separated you because He's setting you apart. There are people He's still preparing to walk alongside you. But for now, He needs your attention because the next assignment is big. It requires clarity. It requires silence. It requires you to hear His whisper without interference. The billions that are coming are not just for comfort. They are for kingdom movement, for generational shifts, for breaking chains, for building systems that honor truth. God doesn't just bless randomly. He blesses with strategy, with reason, with purpose. And you're the vessel. The financial overflow coming your way is an answer to someone else's prayer. It's not just for your elevation, it's for their liberation. That's why it's so serious. That's why the attack on your life was so intense. The enemy knew that if you ever realized your worth, your value, your anointing, it would be game over. But now you see it. Now you feel it. Now you know. And with that knowing comes responsibility. You'll have to say no more often. You'll have to guard your space. You'll have to honor your energy like never before. Because when you carry wealth, wisdom, and a word from God, you become a target. But don't worry. The same angels that covered you in your lowest season are walking with you into this new one. They've been assigned to protect your promise. So walk boldly, chosen one. Speak with authority. Pray with confidence. Move like the hare you are. Because heaven has already confirmed what earth is just beginning to witness. You are blessed. You are chosen. You are wealthy beyond measure. And it's not just coming. It's here. You'll wake up to confirmations, unexpected calls, divine emails, strategic partnerships, favor on your name, rooms where your name has already been mentioned before you even show up. And when you arrive, it will feel like you've been there all along, because in the spirit you have. You've always belonged. You are just being prepared. And now that preparation is paying off. God is not blessing a version of you that you pretended to be. He's blessing the healed you, the surrendered you, the honest you, the you that chose humility over ego, that chose growth over comfort, that chose alignment over applause, and that you, that authentic, powerful, spiritually aligned version, is about to change the world. Your voice will heal people. Your story will set others free. Your presence will shift atmospheres, and your wealth will create change, not just for today, but for generations. Legacy work, kingdom work, destiny-level impact. You're no longer a dreamer. You're a doer. You're no longer wishing. You're walking in it. The anointing on your life is undeniable now. People may not understand it, but they can't deny the glow, the frequency, the peace, the power. It's divine. So what do you do now? You prepare, you build, you sharpen your vision, you write the plan, you make room, you clean out the clutter in your space and in your spirit. You set new standards, you upgrade your mindset, you speak only what aligns, you refuse to entertain anything that dishonors your calling, and above all, you stay grateful. Because gratitude is the gateway to sustained abundance. The more you thank God, the more He pours out. Not just financially, but relationally, spiritually, emotionally. Your heart becomes magnetic. Your energy becomes sacred ground. That's where the miracles live. So take a deep breath and smile. Because this is your confirmation. This message found you for a reason. God needed to remind you that you haven't been overlooked. You haven't been forgotten. You've been chosen for something beyond imagination. And now it's here. Don't delay. Don't second guess. Don't shrink. Expand. Rise. Walk in it. Own it. The heavens are open over your life. The storehouses of blessing are pouring out. The favor of God surrounds you like a shield. And the time is now. Now that you've heard this powerful message, I want to hear from you. If this spoke to your spirit and you're ready to rise above every limitation, take a moment to comment, "I'm ready" below. Declare your faith, your strength, and your trust in God's plan for your life. Don't forget to hit that like button if you feel inspired, and share this message with someone who needs to hear it. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe and click the bell so you never miss a message of encouragement, empowerment, and divine truth. Remember, you were chosen for this moment. If you want to go even deeper and support the channel, consider joining my YouTube membership for exclusive content, behind-the-scenes access, and more. Or you can use Super Thanks to show your appreciation for the effort that goes into creating this content. Your support means the world to me. You can also check out my shop tab for merchandise that helps support this channel and keeps the messages flowing. For more videos like this, click on the videos in the end screen. Let's keep walking together in faith. And as always, stay connected to your divine purpose. God's plan is unfolding, and you are part of something greater than you could ever imagine.